All right. Welcome back to the show here. Okay, and so I have just begun to clear out a little bit of this part of the wall, so I'll get that set up next. And it also looks like I have the first delivery of ammo here, which is great. So that means that this is actually going to become an effective wall here right away. And yeah, perfect. It's making its way down there. And what else? Well, we have a problem here, so I just wanted to see what's going on for the first little bit here, and then we'll get this set up. So yeah, welcome back to building this giant factory wall. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first let's see what's this guy's problem here. You should be able to go. You should be able to go. Is there not correct pathing, or what's going on? Inaccessible. So something is going on here. You should be able to get there and then drive out.
Like and subscribe.
Wrong with this. You've got pathing on both sides. So this is an interesting problem. It's a little bit of a mixed train system where I've got two-way and one-way. So where's the issue? So, oh, there's just no left turning here, right? So that's really where the issue lies. There's no left turning in these intersections, so he literally cannot get there. So not a problem. We can just do that again. That'll fix things. This one, I don't know. Does that look a little bit lopsided to you? Looks a little bit lopsided to me. Yeah, it looks kind of a little bit saggy. So we'll just actually copy this one. We should actually just blueprint this one, because this is like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. In fact, we'll keep this in there, and then that way, like, this could and or should be in my blueprint book, and maybe it'll be in there next time you see the blueprint book. Who knows? But that being said, there you go, because now he can right turn here, and that effectively is a left turn. Just keeps some of that traffic out of the intersection. And these are kind of just temporary. We'll end up with more train later. Like if we built this block, for example, then he could go up, around, turn right, right, and right. And we'll probably end up doing that for something else to kind of fix this later, because we want to build in those areas. But for now, that will work, and that will get our train back home. And that's great. He has currently he's left the intersection, I think, which is why, yeah, you cannot, his cargo is not actually open, so he can't fill this up anymore. But that's totally fine. Is it actually disabled? No, it's working right now. Let's see. Oh, it's not actually getting this green sign, so that would be important, sort of. Could we just connect that and then connect that and then disconnect that, so that we have one single wire going from the back to the front to the train track? Yeah, we can, because this one's looking for the checkmark signal, so if it gets the ammo signal, then that's totally fine. Okie dokie. All right, yeah, back to here where we were building the next outpost, this little outpost, which will give us a bit of a safe haven. Let's see, we want to build that right there. So let's just grenade this nature reserve into oblivion. I mean, half of it was already dead anyways. We're just putting it out of its So anyways, let's see. We'll shift click this into place, but at the same time, I want to immediately remove, let's say, that much of it, and not pick up those fish. Yeah, there we go. And then with that in mind, like, we can just put a little power pole there to connect that up. And then we just got to do a little bit of manual work here to connect this, and then create the train station. We will also grenade this, because trees are only good when they're serving us, and when they're not serving us, we grenade them. Yep, that's how she goes. Okay, let's see if I still have something in here. Vertically swap that, put it right there. Sure. Okay, delete that. And similarly, just build a wall right in there. I didn't actually swap that around, or I did. So I guess the point is here with the directionality of these inserters, I'd want to put my unloading station maybe down here somewhere. And well, we'll see. Doesn't really matter really because this is totally out of the way, but I guess we also need oil over here, which we might just end up piping in from here. And it's not really a concern. Like, the oil is useful, but as things progress, but at first it's not the most important part of things here. So yeah, that's that. We still need to get gates being built, and we need to watch out for our neighbors up north, because they're probably going to come in and make me angry at some point, but fortunately they're not just yet. Okay, all right. Clean this up just a little bit. So lots of iron coming in. Oh, nice. We've been seeing iron here being used up. Everything's almost done. Cool. Let's get that out of there too. And what the heck, that too can go. Okay. That too. All right. Nothing more. Okay. Anyways, let's think about this for a moment with our track blueprint. Wait, because we could have a train stop there. That would actually work. But so would this. We probably won't use that. We will use this. We will use, fortunately we can actually get right through these cliffs there, so I think just because of the awesomeness of that gap, we gotta use it. Yeah, we'll put that intersection there, and then I will just manually draw out, oh, don't forget this. So let me just connect these. That's actually kind of interesting, but not exactly what I like to see. I doubt that I could actually get this. Yeah, it's too close for there to get a turnaround. But that being said, like, you know, if we came out here, that's too far. If we come out here, I'm sure there's room to turn around even. Yeah, the heck. I got no problem with that. We're probably, like I said, this is almost certainly not going to extend. In fact, I wouldn't mind just maybe taking out some of this. I could leave this in just a little bit. Oh, doesn't really matter. But that being said, oh, we're right-hand drive, so we're gonna go up this way and come around this way. So that works for here. Then we get our loaders. And we're out of stack inserters and we can't build more. So we just use Blues over here. Doesn't need to be very high throughput anyways. Yeah, and I guess from here, like, we can easily just go over here. And then we can just go like this. Yeah, I guess we need one more power pole. That's fine. And then just have to swap these around. Great. All right, that's set up. Still not actually connected yet, so maybe we should do that. Yeah, we can build that one and then just delete this. Okay, and then we just do the same thing. In fact, we can go over here and just copy and paste it. Okie dokie. I think I misplaced the power pole over here. Yeah, I did, oddly enough. Totally fine. That's actually the light spot. Anyways, doesn't matter that much, but you know me, detailed is my game, I guess. So this, we actually don't even want that much. Let's say we have like 2 spots. Well, let's say 3 spots, so 300, 600, 1200. That seems kind of outrageous. Yeah, they're 100 each, so this would be 800, right? Yeah, so then we just say this is greater than or equal to 800. Then give us that green check mark. That good green check mark. And then if it's less than, I don't know, 650, then it'll be enabled. Otherwise it will be disabled. And there we go. And that way we don't have to store nearly as much here as in the other sides. Right? And does this get the check mark? No, because there's no power currently getting there. So a couple of robots will get down there and deliver, and then it'll get its green check mark. And then this should actually completely fix itself at this point, right? We can just get in our car and drive away. Because, yeah, the walls will come build themselves. The robots will connect to the grid and essentially just build everything at this point. Is that connected? Yeah, I'm sure it is, but let's drive past there and check just in case. Freaking trees. Okay. It's built, but it's not built. Ah, jeez. Do I not have repair packs? Is that where they're... Oh, I've got lots of repair packs. This robot got tasked with repairing me from another planet. Okay, so that's great. We have successfully built that wall. It's full of ammo. We can continue the wall. We can even build some more bots now. We have 304 and we have 50 roboports. So we can definitely, let's up our bots to 400. Logistics bots don't really, yeah. And these probably should put these back. I guess it's doing a little bit both at the same time. But we're stacking up these now, so this is disabled. And it's just waiting on red circuits, which we have everything here. Do we have everything here? Yeah, but some of these are not working because they're not getting this fast enough. a shame. Let's just see this. 3 per second, 3 per second. So 6 per second. This is 1.5. This should be 3 per second, right? Is it just the copper that's an issue? Are these not? No, they're just not dumping fast enough. So let's go back to base and help the red circuits take a dump. Yeah, because we need more of all of the supplies, actually. And the logistics bots will hate me if I make them work overtime and drive all the way out there. How is our power? It's doing okay. We probably could upgrade to more, but for now, I actually don't want the flamethrower turrets in there anymore. I want the robots to build them all. That means we actually have 50. And how many did I say? Like, one section of wall takes 10. So that's 5 sections of wall. That's not bad. The other thing we should do while we're here is, let's see, we're looking for gears. So another thing we should do while we're here, build a few of these. Another thing we should do while we're here is upgrade these, as I mentioned. So there's actually a bit of a copper issue now. Why? Why is there a copper issue? I'm assuming there's not very much copper ore coming in. Is that the issue? Oh yeah, that's the issue. Okay, so we discovered a bit of a bigger issue here, that we're not getting a full belt of copper ore. So this is definitely something we somewhat foresaw. And we do have a big old pile right there, so I'll probably just get that hooked up. Let's see, this one's not able to get in there. Why? Because this track has not been built yet, so I think that ultimately, once he can get in there, he can get back by going around that loop, which is totally fine. However, yeah, so that'll sort itself out. However, the copper, okay, we'll fix that. And then what's next? We want to get doors. That was the thing I was thinking of here. We want to get these doors. Oh, we don't even have doors technology yet, do we? Gate. Let's get that. And let's take a quick look. Steel, circuits, and walls. So, looking over here, we've got our walls here. We've got circuits pretty close over here, but then we got steel over here. We don't have requester chests yet, although I should probably make these, like, do the switch to storage chests instead of passive provider chests. Like, this should be a storage chest with this filter. Right? And then same thing with this, because that filter will tell the bots to put them back in there first if I need to pick them up. Not really super important, but we'll do a little video on that stuff a bit later. But that being said, how do we get doors built? Steel, circuits, walls, gates, I guess they're called, right? We're gonna have done right now. Like, I could just manually craft them, or steel and circuits. Oy vey. Like, this is a little bit of spaghetti mess if we try to get this plugged in. But yeah, I think first we get copper going. Let's just get copper going, because that's a big need right now. Whereas doors are kind of more of a want, I guess. I'm just gonna take those out. Oops. Just because these get right to the very edge, which is nice. And yeah, this isn't a lot of copper, but I think it'll be enough to do what we need it to do. Okay, and then how do we want to get that down here? We want to get that down to right here. Except that we want that to move over, so I'll just kind of... Can we go through here, or do we go through here? I think we go through here. That was an easy fix, am I right? Like, dang, that's awesome. I mean, it's not totally fixed because we gotta just go down here and plug it in, but we can definitely get copper fixed. Am I not requesting lights, or are they just... No, I'm not requesting lights. There we go. Great. Yeah, and then this way, if I just do that, not quite that, but that, then I can, no, there we go. And then I'll prioritize the right, because I still want to get rid of this patch as soon as possible. That means we're gonna be out of stone soon. And I think we're probably going to do like a proper train for this one. That'll be our first proper train, the stone. We also have a nice 4.2 mil over there. Stone is not an issue. Nice. These bots are officially over here. And they've almost built this part of the track. So with this, these two last pieces, we should see the train actually leave. Let's watch it. There we go. There we go. He's doing his thing. So he should get down there and start unloading ammo. We should signal this. Just that. And then one of these, I guess. Signaled over there, but still. It's gonna be one space, doesn't really matter. Sure. And there we go. So now, let's see. This is getting unloaded immediately. So we might not... We might just say, or empty cargo. So yeah, that kind of is a nice important little fix there, because if he gets over here and he doesn't actually have enough to fulfill all of this, especially right now where, well, it should start stacking up. Yeah, it is. But then it's going to get drained here as soon as we get power. Which, I don't know if we actually will. No, we will once that gets put in. We could also get that, which will just help. I don't know, even something like this. It's kind of nice, just to fortify the power. But yeah, anyway, so we don't need to watch that. It's kind of boring, but that will sort itself out over there, and we have copper kind of sorting itself out. There we go. Okay, so now we have copper. So the last thing I think we need are these dang old doors, which we might just... Oh man. Yeah, it's just not getting enough ore. It's totally understandable. And we can always we can always increase the belts and then change these to the steel furnaces, and then we would have like twice as much copper coming in, but I don't know if we'll need that, and hopefully we won't actually. Fluid wagon, concrete. Oh, we could get inserter capacity bonus. Chew through some of the science we have built up. Nice thick lines of science. But yeah, the gates themselves, I'm not really a huge fan of building gates at all. Bill Gates building, yeah, he can just, anyways. So like if I were to do it here, this would probably be a nice spot. But then where do I get steel from, or more importantly, where do I get circuits from? I could probably jank some jankiness into this. Could probably make this work. How exactly? I don't know. But like, maybe there's a solution here. I think there actually is. Especially if I just put that into... this actually needs to go down one. Okay. I mean... can't say I didn't try. I hate all these wires tangling mess here like this. It's just absurd. Right? That's just better. I hate when wires cross. Like, that's just... they shouldn't cross. Anyways. Completely irrelevant. But, we have circuits now, but then how do we get steel? So we got the walls, we got circuits, we just need steel. So now, if we were to do something like... I mean, we can bring steel in here. Actually, fairly easily, I think. Yeah, that's not an issue at all. We just do... maybe we can just do something like this. And then like this. And then like this. And now we have steel. We can even maybe do it like that, just so that we only have it on one side. Just means we don't have to build up both sides. And then there we go. Okay, and then we can even dump this into a logistics filtered storage chest. And then we can connect this all to our network here. And then we can just say when doors less than 0, and set up here near the walls doors, and just say 50. Really lots. There we go. Okay, we now have doors being built, and so that's important. Now, do we have copper being increased as well? Looks like we used up a lot of ammo. So yeah, we do have copper increased, and we actually have all of them burning right to the end now, which is great, but we're chewing through a lot of copper. So that may mean we need to upgrade to red belts and steel furnaces at this point. Because we've kind of got more than one belt coming in, so that would be an easy upgrade to just maximize our throughput on that. That being said, I don't know if it matters that much. But it's pretty awesome now that we have this wall. We don't have flamethrower fuel there yet, which is okay. But we do have that wall set up, right? And then we have this wall set up as well. So I'm feeling like pretty good about that. That really is awesome. And then I think we could like fill this out a bit. We could connect up oil pretty easily to there just with like a fairly long pipe. We will have to shimmy this train track over a little bit at some point, which is fine because we definitely want to make use of that oil. But we also have oil up there. So yeah, what are the next steps here, I think, is the question. I think we want to determine the edge of this wall, which I think is going to be one more. I want to make sure I'm placing it right with the inserters. H to shift them the other way. Odd that it like slightly changes the rotation of things, of the power poles, but anyways. Yeah, like please don't connect these 3 times or whatever crazy sorcery you're doing over there. Anyways, also relevant. So I think we could do that. Like we could just stamp that down with force and then make sure, you know, can this just rotate H? Yeah, that can as well. Horizontally shift it, and then we go up here. So this one here, which I feel like maybe just driving out there to check on. But at the same time, maybe building city blocks out this way. Because yeah, we'll eventually have to fill in all of these with city blocks, but way she goes. So I think we will leave it here for now. A little bit of a shorter episode and a lot of housekeeping, but the major thing is that we got this one in now. And as you can see, these stations are disabling themselves when they're not needed. And this guy's just chilling here waiting until he is full. Actually, he is full. He's just waiting until one of those stations open up to go service them. So nice little simple but effective train system here for the very beginning game. And
Like and subscribe.
I think that's it for now. We'll continue working on the wall in the next episodes and get it all the way up to there. And then the top of the wall. And then the real fun begins. All right. Beep, boop, bop. Factory on. Okay. See you next time.